Celebrities that you never knew were either gay, lesbians, or they identify themselves with the LGBTQ community. Around 4.5% of American population identifies as either lesbian, gay, bisexual, or even transsexual. But how many of those you've seen on TVs, in movies, in magazines, or in whatever other platform? So today we are going to share the celebrities you didn't know were gay. Number 15 is Sir Ian McKellen. He is a well-known English actor who has stolen his audience hearts. Those who saw him on Mr. Holmes and Beauty and the Beast were in awe of his talents. While everyone knows Sir Ian as a talented actor, not everyone knows he is a gay. Ian has been fighting behind LGBTQ social movement across the world. In between times, he managed to win 6 Laurence Olivier Awards, a Golden Globe Award, a Tony Award, and 2 Critics' Choice Awards. Even if nominations for BAFTA's Academy Award and Primetime Emmy Awards are notable achievements, Sir Ian has never let his sexual preference hold him back. He is one of the most versatile and accomplished actors on the world stage. Whether he is performing Shakespeare or model theater, he blows his audiences away. His life in the limelight is everyone's business, but his personal life is a bit more private. His first relationship with Brian Taylor began in the year 1964. They were together for 8 years until 1972. He became Sir Ian McKellen in the year 1991 for his services of performing arts. Number 14 is Gillian Michaels. Is a well-known TV personality, a personal trainer, author, and businesswoman. She inspires people all around the world to be fit and healthy. She appeared on NBC in the year 2015 top shows called The Doctors as a judge and host, also on reality TV series. Gillian Michaels is a jack of all trades. However, what people never knew is that she is a gay. Gillian came out in the year 2010. More and more people are learning that she is a lesbian and are accepting that she is. She said that being a lesbian is not a comfortable experience for her. Now she is 48 years old. Talk about how for a long time she's been there. They were together with her lesbian partner from 2009 until 2019. They always declare themselves being friends to minimize the risk of people being shocked or being disturbed. Gillian didn't know she was a gay until she was at her 20s. She knew she was bisexual at her teens. She referred to Madonna's song Justify My Love as her source of inspiration for helping her find her voice. Number 13 is Apple CEO Tim Cook. He took over the top position of Apple from Steve Jobs. Tim became the first gay CEO of over 500 companies. He never denied he was a gay, and as well, he never publicly acknowledged it. The narrative changed in the year 2014, where Tim announced he was a gay to the world. He said he was proud to be gay and that's his great gift from God. He had never announced it publicly, but people suspected it anyway. Tim appeared in show with Steven and diverted his reasons for publicly announcing he was a gay. He said he loved his privacy and he didn't put too much value on what others could do or say. Number 12 is Colton Haynes. He is an attractive American actor and a model who is well known for his starring movies in Limelight. His stories in Limelight came out in his modeling careers in New York at a tender age of 15. Despite all this doesn't mean he didn't have some secrets that caused him some anxiety. He announced that he was a gay in January 2016. For some time, the public had some suspicions, but Colton was not ready to confirm them. Suspicions arose of his sexual orientation when he made a comment on gay lifestyle magazine XY photos of himself a decade before the story came to the limelight. He took these comments to mean he was a gay, but he was not ready to confirm or deny them. Colton sought treatment for his anxiety and came to entertainment and a public interview in the year 2016. He became engaged and married celebrity florist Jeff Lytham in the year 2017, and then filed for a divorce in early 2018. The couple reconciled and finalized their divorce in the year 2019, that is around August. And their relationship since then has been kept under wraps. Number 11 is Andy Brennan. He is a talented Australian soccer football player who is admired by friends in the world for his unique talent. He is not only admired for his football skills, but also for announcing publicly his sexual orientation. He was born in the year 1993, became the first opening games being on Australian footballer. He has been in soccer for years and has been in the relationships with women during that time. He wasn't 100% sure he was a gay. He said in an interview that it has been an insignificant mental bother that he knew but he didn't come out to the world, and he received nothing but support. Even from friends and players in the opposition, everyone from his teammates, family and friends has been totally supportive of his announcement. He believed that coming out is a real positive impact to his life and it will help his friends who has been battling the same curiosity about their own sexual orientation. Number 10 is Jonathan Knight. If you'd worry first, look at the announcements made by ex-lovers. The general public may not notice that Block boy band member Jonathan Knight was a gay. He might not have wanted his private life to rise into the limelight. Former girlfriend Tiffany, who was a 90s and 80s pop icon, accidentally said without intent. She was asked if she dated anyone from the band, and she said the quiet one, the shorter one, who became a gay later. Tiffany felt awful, but Jonathan, not defending her before any hack of the media, and asked why he never hold his secrets. Jonathan said he will have an open life with his partner who is not a celebrity and had never hidden his sexual orientation. He used a statement on the New Kids on the Black blog which said, Apparently, the prerequisite to being a gay public figure is to appear on the cover of the magazine and to caption, "I am a gay." I apologized for not doing so if this is what was expected. Tiffany accidentally hurted him, but his former boyfriend did it on purpose. The National Enquirers published an article in the year 2009 with Jonathan's ex-boyfriend adding him as a gay. Jonathan never confirmed or denied it. Number 9 is Ellen Page. Ellen Page came into limelight at a young age where she took the roles as a young actress. She had to contend with farm things and playing roles and long working hours and judgment from her peers. It was her sexual orientation that was confirmed equally hard to manage. She may be an award-winning actress with an MTV Movie Award, Teen Choice Award, and several nominations, but she was also battling with a secret. She came out as a lesbian during a 2014 human rights campaign conference with the theme "Time to Thrive." Just 3 years later, in 2017, she alleged a filmmaker has added her as a lesbian a decade before she was ready to share it with anyone. At the time, she was just 18 years old. She then came out when she was 28. In the Facebook post that described the event, she was thankful for people who were breaking the silence against the abuse and how frustrating it was the people looked the other way in the acting industry. She said she was also forced to her fears and dresses for photo shoots, but she's happily married and she can't help but pay back to the impact of her sexual orientation. Number 8 is Wentworth Miller. Wentworth, born to English and American parent, is an actor and a screenwriter personality in a popular series Prison Break. He has also appeared in Ghost Whisperer, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Law and Order. He attempted suicide multiple times throughout his teenage years. In 2007, he denied claims that he was a gay in an interview with Inspire magazine, and he came out 6 years later in an unexpected way. Being invited to attend the same period international film festival, he posted the letter on the website declining the invite because he was troubled by the Russian government streaming of its gay people. He said he couldn't attend in any country where people like myself are being denied the right to live and to love openly. Number 7 is Christian 9. He may not look familiar to some people, but Christian said that if he could only have one person, he'll be happy. Christian came out of the closet in the year 2014 after the Game of Thrones. He said that his sexuality was a small part of him, but he said he would be happy to stand up and become it. He became engaged to a known celebrity, Trevor Brannan, in mid-2019. Number 6 is Don Lemon. He has been a familiar face on CNN that everyone knows since the year 2006. He is a trending news reporter, anchor, journalist, and now an author. Not everyone knew that this public charming man was a gay. He said he grew up thinking he will never be able to get public with his relationships. He also never thought he could get married. But with these announcements on social media on 2019, declaring his boyfriend Tim Malone had proposed, was clear that time unchanged. He said, "No one at CNN will be surprised that he was a gay, but he kept the secret from the public." As more and more people came out as gay and announced the support for those who are, people like Don can be free to be themselves. He felt comfortable to share a kiss with Tim during a live video broadcasting in 2017. According to Don's conversation with CNN, his boyfriend proposed with a super big thing. You'll be amazed to know. Number 5 is Sarah Paulson. She's a very well-known actress for American Crime Story, The People vs. O.J. Simpson, Ocean's 8. She is among 100 of the most influential people in the world. When asked about her sexuality in Broadway.com interview in the year 2013, she said that this situation is free. She doesn't want to feel strange by making choices based on what the community expects of her. She said she's been with both men and female partners. She said she doesn't choose who she falls in love with because she's been in love with a lover of over 32 years age gap. Sarah doesn't call herself a lesbian, gay, homosexual, or any other term. She just loves who she loves. Number 4 is Greta Garbo. She was born in the year 1905. Her looks and sensuality made a standard actress of the time. Greta never married or had children. She was alone. She had a few brief relationships with men, but she never and ever settled down. She then later died in the year 1990 when she was at age 84. Number 3 is Clive Davis. He was involved in 2000 musical influences and he was known for his biggest scandals. Clive was a married man who used to have several affairs with women. However, not many know he also slept with a man, and at that time he slept with that man, he was married to his second wife. He described his sexuality as evolving and grew with tough adjustments for his family. His son also, by that time, struggled with this sexuality for a while. Clive described himself as a bisexual man. Number 2 is Eleanor Roosevelt. She was the longest-serving First Lady in the United States, married to Franklin D. Roosevelt, who served 4 terms in the office. She also rose into the limelight for her outspokenness as well as being open and into public eye with regular press conferences. What was more owing in her relationship with female journalists for decades. And she swore that it was only a special relationship. They met when Eleanor called for the 5th presidential campaign, and Eleanor fell madly in love with her. They said things like, "I ache to hold you close. I wish I could lie beside you tonight and take you in my hands." Evidence that this is a relationship involving physical intimacy. However, her sexual orientation was known to Franklin and those who were in the White House. Number 1 is Kate McKinnon. Is an American actress who has gained a massive following. She has appeared in films like Office Christmas, Patty and the Spy Who Dumped Me. She is a lesbian, but she's never made a public announcement. She was born in the year 1984, and she's the only openly lesbian member of Saturday Night Live, and says that TV show's X-File has to realize that she was a gay. She played the role of Dana Scully in the show and noticed the change on her physiological state. She doesn't have social media because she fears people with miserable feelings will follow her. However, it is known that she has a cat that she calls a son, and that she was in a relationship with an American actress, Jackie Wade. Um, Up to that point, I hope that you've enjoyed the video. Um, who do you know that I have not captured in my list? Let's engage in my comment section. For such and for more of such amazing videos, kindly make sure you subscribe, you turn on the notification bell so that whenever I upload such amazing videos, you'll be among the very first people to get notified. Make sure as well you like and you leave the comment down below. What's your thought up to that point? Bye bye for now. Let's meet in our next video.